What's going on, guys? Ryan with Gentleman Patrol back. Another video. It seems Hot Toys said, I don't really care if J&D's making $2,000 figures and InArt's making $1,000 figures. They don't care about that. We're not going that route. We're going to go, boom, 160 bucks. Let's roll. That's right, guys. Ryan back. Another video today. Hot Toys dropped a bomb. I mean, they literally did something unexpected and flat out freaking amazing. I must say. I mean, Hot Toys says, no, we're still the king in this business. And, this is what we're going to do to retain the crown. And in my opinion, this will do it. This is freaking amazing. So we're talking about the new collaboration, I guess, if you will. Hot Toys. It's not even Hot Toys. It's Hono, and I'm sure I don't know how to say that properly. I don't know. Hono Studio. I'm sure I don't know. Somebody out there in YouTube land can tell me this. 1/6 scale animated comic. Oh, I say comic origin, comic book inspired Wolverine. And for years, I've wanted one of these in my collection. For years, I've wanted one. However, we got one from Mondo last year. Very animated, very plasticky. And Mondo's fine. I don't have a problem with that, but it doesn't really fit my collection. And I wasn't feeling it. So I skipped on that one. And then I think it was the SDCC exclusive one for either last year or year before. I can't remember. And then obviously there's the Sideshow version, which they literally broke on their own live stream. When they reviewed it, they literally broke the arms on it. And we all know that Sideshow figures are just shit. So I just didn't get one. I didn't have one. I've had I've had a Magneto. Have obviously the So Toys Gambit and the Rogue, and then other X-Men figures that I've wanted. We need a Nightcrawler. I never did get Colossus from the Deadpool movie because it didn't really feel. I don't know. Just wouldn't feel it. But now Hot Toys are Hono. I gotta. I'm not used to saying Hono, but it's like. Oh no, that was bad. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. But they're bringing up this 1/6 scale Wolverine, and they're calling it an entry level release. We're gonna have to figure out what the hell that means. I don't know. Well, we got photos here. Let's check it out. This is the Wolverine 1/6 scale tiger stripe suit. It looks freaking amazing. You can interchange it with your own comic book, which I think is a little strange because based on the dimensions of that base. I've got where do I got? I got a box of comics right here. Yeah, I got some right here. Hold on. I got some right here. It's a Mandalorian Boba Fett or the Bounty Hunter, but based on the base, I guess it would. I don't know the dimensions. Is it gonna be like that? I don't know. I guess. I don't know if that's an idealized dimensions or it actually will fit a comic book. But it says interchange with your own comic book, so I'll take it at face value and say, hey, look, that's what they said. That's what it'll do. So I guess we'll have to find some X-Men or some Wolverine comics over the next year, I guess. This is released in third quarter 2024 to find something there, which is pretty cool. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. I guess you can get the first appearance of Wolverine and put there, but that might be a bit overkill because it's going to be in a slab and it's not going to fit in that box. I digress. It looks freaking amazing. I got a bunch of photos here. We'll kind of dive through some of these things. Accessory-wise, it doesn't come in a whole lot, which I think is a good thing. Sometimes we get too many accessories. I've definitely got, that's been a thing. And sometimes there's too few. Sometimes you get a Stormtrooper or something, you get like two hands and whatever. But this head sculpt, if I can digress here, the head sculpt, it looks like it's going to be sculpted, which is perfectly fine. And then you've got interchangeable mouth plates, which is cool. I'm not sure how that's entry level. Again, I don't know what the entry level part of this is, but that's what they're saying. So we'll figure it out. But to me, this is a 10 out of 10 announcement. If it delivers and the in-hand weight feel of it is good, then this is going to be game changing. But here we go, entry grade. Again, don't know what that means. I can imagine it's going to be cheaper packaging. It's going to be obviously a lower price point. We'll get into that. Suit materials look good, so I'm not sure if they're cheaper or better. I'm not sure what's going on. Clearly, fewer accessories, and we're getting a base that you can put a. I don't know where the entry grade part is. I really don't. It's high quality, highly articulated. All these are platitudes. They're all vague. They don't really mean a whole lot. It clearly does do some posing, so I don't. It's not like it's a power pose figure or anything like that, which kind of I would expect for entry grade. Um, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what it means. Seamless muscular silicone arms. That I'm good with that. Look at it, man. It looks freaking good. Looks good. Interchangeable lower faces, which let's be honest, the Sideshow one of this, the face sculpts are god awful. I mean, they're like, it's like they've never seen a comic book before. This is good. This is this is really good, man. And they're saying this is just the first of many. This is the first in the X-Men line. This isn't like the only X-Men figure they're gonna do. It's the first in the line. Which begs the question: how long will that actually take? Is this going to take us a decade to complete our X-Men lineup? Probably. I don't know, but probably. But I'm hoping they announce these like fairly quickly, and we can see what they're going to do in their intent. Like they're going to make this team, right? I want to see what's going on with that. But all these mouth plates look great, and the switch out hands with the claws going on, and he's got a claw like effects going on, which is kind of I wouldn't use those, but I'm not mad about them being there. But I wouldn't be one to use them. But the paint application, he's got like this metallic paint going on the blue sections, which is interesting to say the least. Kind of cool. Posability, look at it. He's got a little bit of ab crunch. He's got knees going on. You can see with the seamless arm, he's got plenty of range of motion there, which most people aren't going to use anyways because they don't want to damage the silicone arms, which is understandable. Range of motion. I mean, I'm not. What else would you want out of this? I don't know. I'm not sure. I can almost bet that those seamless arms are ratcheted because otherwise, sometimes those things just don't stay bent that well. So, it looks good. What do you want me to say? Now, I do have a question about some of the recent X-Men. So we've had So Toys announcing they're going to do some more X-Men figures. They're going to do a Magneto. There was a Nightcrawler in there somewhere, I think, in their little thing. Present Toys is doing an X-Men lineup. They did a Magneto on the throne. If you wanted to get the deluxe, you can get one on the throne. So why the sudden surge of X-Men related 6-scale figures? Interesting. We can all speculate. I don't know the answer, but we could speculate that maybe Disney shit the bed and content and all that kind of has been shit. And so they said, screw you, we're going to go comic route, which I don't know. But this opens a world which is vast and could be incredibly expensive by the number of characters they can make. But I don't want to jump too far ahead because if I know anything about 6-scale collecting, it's that when you get something like this, it takes a very long time to acquire a set to make it look cool on a shelf. Like this is the first of many. I'm not sure what you would pose with this. You can get the So Toys figures, the Gambit and the Rogue, and put them with him. And there's a third-party Cyclops coming out. I think that's Present Toys too. Might be right about that. Cyclops. And you could do that, or you could wait. Say, I'm not going to mess with those. I want to get this, and I'm going to wait on Hot Toys and Hono Studios, and I'm going to figure out what they're going to do, and I'm going to go that route. I don't know. I'm not sure what the right answer is on that one. I imagine it's just get whatever comes out first and add, and then replace with something better if you like it better. That's typically how collecting goes. It's one of those things. This one's $160 US retail. The Sideshow one's $100 more for a worse looking figure and a prone to breaking figure, and that we know they just kicked Sideshow square in the nuts. That's what they did. For $160, and then the Hong Kong retails would be $125, $130, whatever that is. And got to pay shipping, tax, and all that kind of mess to get over your states. But game changing. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm freaking excited about this, guys. It's awesome. I'm not gonna go into speculating about all these figures I'd love to have. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna wait and see what they do. and enjoy it and hope for the best. That's what I'm going to do. Let me know your thoughts on this. Are you in? Have you already ordered one of these or 2 of these or 12 of these or whatever you're going to do? Because the price is stupid cheap. It's pretty awesome. Let me know. As always, click if you like. See you next time.